YouTube was acquired by Google for 1.65 billion US dollars in October 2006. But who are YouTube's founders? YouTube was founded by three former PayPal employees, Steve Chen, Jawed Karim, and Chad Hurley. So, what happened to the founders after the acquisition? And Jawed Karim was born in Marsberg, East Germany in 1979. His father, Naimul Karim, is a Muslim Bangladeshi who works as a researcher at 3M, and his mother, Christine, is a German scientist of biochemistry at the University of Minnesota. He crossed the East-West German border with his family in 1981 and grew up in Neuss, West Germany, after which he moved with his family to St. Paul, Minnesota in 1992. While studying at the University of Illinois Department of Computer Science, he decided to leave before graduation to become an early employee of PayPal. While working at PayPal, he met Chad Hurley and Steve Chen. The three later founded the YouTube video sharing website in 2005, and YouTube's first ever video, Me at the Zoo, was uploaded by Karim on 23rd April 2005. After co-founding YouTube, Karim enrolled as a graduate in computer science at Stanford, while still acting as an advisor to YouTube. When the site was eventually launched, Karim decided not to be an employee but rather an informal advisor because he wanted to focus on his studies. As a result, he took a much lower share in the company compared to Hurley and Chen, and subsequently became a mostly unknown third founder of YouTube. Despite his lower share in the company, the purchase of YouTube by Google in 2006 was still large enough for him to acquire stock worth about $64 million. In March 2008, Karim launched a venture fund called University Ventures, with the goal of helping current and former university students to develop and launch their business ideas. He founded it together with his partners Keith Robias and Kevin Hart. Y Ventures has invested in numerous growing companies such as Airbnb, Reddit, Eventbrite, Palantir, just to mention a few. There is no known information about Jawed's private life, as he has no social media platforms in which he shares his life with the public. So the best guess I can give is Karim is enjoying his life at Palo Alto, California, where he helps young entrepreneurs to succeed. Steve Chen was born in August 1978 in Taiwan. He was also raised there. Chen and his family immigrated to the United States when he was 15. Steve Chen is most notably known as a co-founder of YouTube. He was also the chief technical officer. He also co-founded Evo Systems, built Mixbit, and in 2014 joined Google Ventures. After graduating from the University of Illinois at Urbana, Chen worked at PayPal, where he met Chad Hurley and Jawed Karim. After departing YouTube in 2009, Chen started a new company called Evo Systems with co-founder Chad Hurley. Evos worked on several projects simultaneously, among them a video sharing service called Mixbit that would allow users to upload short clips and edit other users' clips together to create longer videos. Chen did not work much on Mixbit, which was Hurley's project, and the company eventually ceased operations in 2014, with Mixbit becoming its own company instead. Chen's next venture was Nom Labs, or Nom.com, another video-based website. Ironically, Chen left Evo Systems because he did not want to create another video streaming website, but later formed on Nom.com to do the very same thing. The difference is Nom Labs had a very specific focus. It served as a way to share professionally made cooking videos. Chen was its founder and chief technical officer throughout its lifespan from 2014 to 2017, when it was closed down. From 2014 to 2018, Chen also worked as a consultant for Google Ventures, a Google spin-off which focuses on providing capital to new startups. Despite his high profile, Steve Chen lives a life that does not make major news headlines and is relatively out of the public eye. After his marriage in 2008, he and his wife lived in San Francisco through 2019. Sometime in 2019, Chen and his family moved back to his native Taipei, Taiwan, where they still currently live. This move was perfectly timed, as the following year proved to be a difficult one for the world. And last but not least, Chad Hurley. Prior to YouTube, Chad worked in eBay's PayPal division, where one of his tasks involved designing the original PayPal logo. He then co-founded YouTube with fellow PayPal colleagues Steve Chen and Jawed Karim. He was primarily responsible for the tagging and video sharing aspects of YouTube. Chad Hurley grew up in Pennsylvania. Since childhood, he showed extreme interest in the arts, but then later became interested in computers and electronic media during high school. Equal parts businessman and Silicon Valley maven, Chad's transition from working at PayPal to founding and growing YouTube has truly become the stuff of legend in business, technology, social, and educational circles around the world. Chad Hurley stepped down as CEO of YouTube in October 2010 and stated he would stay on as an advisor of YouTube. Soon after selling YouTube, Chad co-founded Evo Systems, which is committed to creating platforms and building products that enable individuals to utilize their time more efficiently in their everyday life. But Evo Systems would cease operations in 2014. Hurley was born in Reading, Pennsylvania, the second child of Don and Joan Hurley. He grew up in Bassboro, Pennsylvania. He has an older sister and a younger brother. In August 2013, Hurley launched another company called Mixbit, which does video editing using smartphones. According to Steve Chen, it was Chad's idea to turn Evos into Mixbit even before the inception of YouTube. The app resembles other famous short video sharing platforms such as Vine, Instagram, and Vyclone. Its limit of recording stretches up to 256 clips. Each clip can be maximum 16 seconds long. It also features the editing tools similar to its other competitors' app. Mixbit, now Zine, was acquired by Blue Jeans in August 2018. Hurley has made several investments in his lifetime. He is a part owner of the NBA's Golden State Warriors and the MLS Los Angeles. On January 25, 2021, Hurley announced on Twitter that he had become an investor at Leeds United, the English Premier League. Hurley is currently an investor as well as the co-founder of Green Park Sports, a digital sports company that makes mobile games. YouTube's founders had humble beginnings, and the acquisition of YouTube did not change that. They all live modest lives and enjoy investing in young entrepreneurs. That's it for today's video. Feel free to subscribe for more videos like this and smash that like button. Thank you for watching. I've been Nina Bass. Goodbye.